Hey, what's up guys? Houston here. Look, I know a lot of you guys want to get access to the Navy Federal Flagship credit card, right? Because it gives you $80,000. But the question is it worth it? And do you actually need perfect credit to get this card? Well, we're going to answer these questions because I think if people knew that getting access to the Navy Federal Flagship card was not as challenging, I think more people probably realize that, hey, I might as well stick with another card. Now, the reason that I'm telling you that is because Navy Federal doesn't give you a full $80,000 on that card. And so now you're probably scratching your head like, hey, what do you mean by that? Let's get the simple stuff out the way. All right, one, you don't have to have perfect credit to get this card, okay? That's a fallacy, all right? Number two, you can actually get this card with a hard inquiry. That's right, you can actually get this card with a hard inquiry, and I'm going to explain to you how. Now, here's the key in order to get this card, or better yet, to have a better opportunity to get access to this card. All right, now, one is the internal score. Now, many of you that follow me know I always talk about Navy Federal's internal score. Navy Federal's internal score for their credit cards go from 100 up to 450. All right, now, in order for you to get to that level, you would usually want to try to get your credit card internal score up to about 300 or higher. Now, let me explain to you. So, you would want the Navy Federal Flagship checking account. That's number one. Then, and this is even if you have a challenging credit, okay? Then number two is that you want to open up, if you can, you want to try to set up direct deposit, okay? That really helps with your internal score. Then your savings account. Now, if you have challenging credit, make sure you have the N Rewards card as well as a pledge loan. And if you have a if you have a business, then I would definitely encourage you to open up a business account. Okay, now they do have CDs and money market accounts, and like I said in the past, even if you have a 550 score and you have multiple accounts with them open at once, they may even bypass giving you the N rewards and actually give you the regular cash rewards card. Okay, so the cash rewards card is your first level, and it goes up to 50,000, right? Now, I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying, because once you start using that card, okay, and you have your pledge loan and stuff like that, all right? Now, let me help you understand. The pledge loan, the amount of money you have on the pledge loan does not affect what you have going on the credit card side. So that has nothing to do with it. But some key elements in terms of when you're trying to go after this flagship card or trying to get higher limit with Navy Federal likes to see if you're joined with another credit union. Okay, most people don't even know that, but that's one of their things. They like to see if you're joined with another credit union. Now, one of the easier credit unions to join is like your Penn Fed credit union, because with your Penn Fed credit union, you don't have to be military status. You can join Penn Fed credit union just opening up a savings account with $5, okay? Now, Penn Fed, they pull your Equifax FICO 9 score, okay? They pull your Equifax FICO 9. The thing about Penn Fed versus Navy Federal is that Navy Federal is more flexible when it comes to a challenging credit score, all right? So just so you know, all right? Getting the flagship Navy Federal 80,000. Well, here's the interesting thing. With Navy Federal, if you have 3 cards, okay, and they're totaling 80,000, and you try to go after that flagship card, they won't give that to you. But what they will do is they will allow you to do a product exchange. Now, when you do a product exchange, you can actually do it without a hard pull, and you can actually product exchange yourself to the flagship card. okay? So like for each credit card, so you have the cash rewards, you have the rewards, and you have the platinum cards, right? So say that each of those cards, one gives you 30, another one gives you 25, and another one gives you another 25,000, right? So if you want to transfer those balances over to the flagship card, they'll do that. But they will not just give you, if you already have like a $25,000 credit card with Navy Federal, they're not going to give you an $80,000 flagship card. Now there's other data points to this as well that most people don't talk about. One is when you're trying to get higher limit credit cards with Navy Federal, you want to do it through the app, okay? And they do the 91-day thing, okay, to do a credit limit increase. But some people said that they have gotten a credit limit increase within 60 days, all right? It is possible, so I'm not saying that don't try it, but I would probably wait the 91 days. Now, here's another thing. Because of the income and your DTI. So if you have other open revolving accounts, then what I would do is I would pull my FICO credit report. The reason I would pull my FICO credit report, and if you can't get access to it, click the link in the description, because Navy Federal pulls your TransUnion FICO 9, correct? So by them pulling your FICO 9, they do a hard pull on your FICO 9 to give you the credit card. So you being able to say, okay, all of my open balances that are lower than $1,000, I would pay those off to zero if you could. All right. Now, if you have balances over $1,000, then you may want to try to get like a small personal loan. You can reach out to like a Upgrade. They give loans anywhere from $500 up to $50,000, all right? And you can have a credit score around a 560, 580 credit score, all right? For just some quick cash, then you want to look at companies like Uprova. With Uprova, they give you loans up to $5,000, but it's no hard pull on the credit. As well as with IndyLand. IndyLand gives you up to $5,000 as well. But the reason that I'm telling you about these loans is so that you can pay down your revolving credit cards, all right? And then when you apply, and you want to apply through the Navy Federal app, okay, so that you won't get the hard inquiry to get that credit limit increase. Trying to just get the $80,000 Navy Federal flagship card, and you already have existing credit cards with them with high limits on it, you're not going to get that $80,000. Okay, and I will challenge that anybody in the comments, if you can prove to me that you had a high limit credit card starting at $25,000 or higher, and then you went and got the flagship $80,000 credit card, put a comment below. They're not going to give you that. Like I said, they'll do the product exchange and move all of your balances over to that card. But they will not give you $80,000. So that's the reason I probably wouldn't even chase the flagship card. I would probably just stick with the cash rewards and get $25,000 on it. The regular rewards to get another $25,000, and then the platinum and get another $30,000. All right, I would rather do it through 3 cards versus the 1 card. And some people say even the flagship card, and I don't know, but they said a flagship card balance doesn't even show up on the credit file. Now, I don't know how true that is, but for those of you that have the flagship card, let me know if your flagship card is reporting. So this is Houston with 3-Way Funding. If you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.